Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and today I'm going to do an update video. I haven't done an update video since January, maybe, yes. I kind of want to do them every time I do a best of list, like that was best of the year. Best of the first 4 months of the year is going to probably be the video after this, and then best of the summer will be the next one. I don't really have a reason, I don't think, right now, to make one more frequently than that, but if I do, I'll make one, obviously. But I mainly make these to announce what's coming up throughout the next season. Not that I consider this like a season, like a TV season, just movie season of things that I'm going to review. So first off, one thing I'm going to keep doing is every time there's a long-running franchise, I like to do a review from that franchise's past, both because I think it makes good, I guess, viewing content for you guys, but also because it's usually a way for me to either rediscover a film that I need an excuse to watch or learn more about that franchise. And I'm going to do that a lot this summer. The only one that I'm going to spend extra time on and make multiple videos for will be Godzilla. And I will have 3 Godzilla reviews the week before that film comes out. Originally, I, for whatever reason, thought the new film was kind of a follow-up to the 50s film, which I've already reviewed because that got re-released in theaters. Originally I was gonna review that as part of this series, but then it got re-released, so I was like, I'll just do it earlier. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll do all the films that follow up the original Godzilla movie, because anytime they would reboot Godzilla in Japan, they would act like it was a sequel to the original 50s film and just kind of forget about all those sequels that happened after the first Godzilla movie. So I don't know why I thought that. I guess in the trailer, because they say they weren't there for nuclear testing, they're there to get rid of Godzilla. I assume that they meant that, I don't know why I thought this. But anyway, I worked on it. It makes semi-sense, but the point of it really is to pick a Godzilla movie from each of the various series in Japan. There's 3 different series. The original idea was going to be kind of like my James Bond series that I did with Skyfall, where it was Daniel Craig's 3rd Bond movie, so I did Roger Moore's 3rd Bond movie, Sean Connery's 3rd, and Pierce Brosnan's 3rd. And in this case, I guess I'm doing the 2nd Godzilla film, Godzilla Raids Again. Then I'm doing The Return of Godzilla, which is actually the very first Godzilla reboot. And then I'll be doing Godzilla 2000. I kind of don't mind doing the reboots. I guess Godzilla Raids Again is kind of an awkward pick at this point, but at this time I've already filmed it. So I'm still gonna do that, and I think I'll just keep that going if they make sequels to Godzilla. I mean, it also depends on if they have other kaiju, and if it's like, supposedly people are already saying it might be Mothra. If they do that, then I'll just do the various Godzilla vs. Mothra movies. Maybe I'll change it, I don't know. But that's what I'm doing this time. The only one that's getting multiple ones will be Godzilla. X-Men, I've actually reviewed like every X-Men movie, except for X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I tried, but it was just a video of me yelling, I think. I don't really have a reason to review any X-Men movies, and although I really love the X-Men, this is probably my most highly anticipated big summer movie, just because I love that storyline, that comic story, Days of Future Past. So it'll be a big review. It won't have videos before it, just because they're already there. You can watch them right now. But I will do reviews of previous films, like I want to do Beneath the Planet of the Apes with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I actually bought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie. I bought the DVD of that a long time ago to make a review of it, and I never did. And I don't know why. I bought Secret of the Ooze also, but I'm just going to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll probably do Sin City with Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I'll do a few. I'd like to keep that up throughout this summer, and it's always fun to see the legacies of some of these franchises and where they've gone. I will continue to do the Studio Ghibli series. Some months, like May, is only going to have 1 review with Nausicaa. Other months will have more than that, mainly because of the Godzilla week and just because May's a busy month for me. I will do more of the TV series. There's no way I can't do Future Boy Conan. It's just too big of a part of Miyazaki's career. I don't think that'll happen this summer, probably like early fall. I would like to do Sherlock Hound. Takahata's TV career is a lot more extensive, so I don't know if I'll really do as much of that, but I'll continue on with the movies. The TV shows won't be as chronological. I wasn't originally going to do the TV shows, But it kind of started with Lupin. When I was going to do Castle Cagliostro, I was like, I don't really know much about Lupin. So I watched that whole series. You don't really need to watch all that stuff to enjoy Castle Cagliostro, but I thought it helped. And it was directed by Miyazaki and Takahata, so there was like very little reason for me not to review it, I thought. That'll keep going on. Soon I'll be reviewing Studio Ghibli films that won't be directed by either of them, which will be interesting. The Wellman series will just be one a month. April got 2 just because I wanted to get 2 done. There's really no reason that I did 2. It was just because I wanted to get more of it finished. It'll just go throughout the year. I think it'll pretty much end and then I'll be done with the Wellman stuff unless I keep finding stuff, but it seems like I'm running out of available films, but we'll see. What I'd like to do in the future is have one series that goes for a year, and that would be a more modern director, and then have a older studio classic Hollywood director that is just one a month and every now and then twice a month, and that'll just keep going until it's finished. And I don't know when that would start because I'd have to finish with Wellman. Wellman was maybe not the most well-known choice, but I really like doing it. I've done, I think, 42 at this point, and it's gonna keep going. I still have some I haven't gotten to yet, but I know not everyone likes the classic Hollywood stuff, but I'm still gonna do it every now and then because that's stuff that I like, and I kind of just review the stuff I want to review. You know, no one's forcing me to do anything. Sometimes I review stuff because I know people want to see it. I like classic Hollywood films, and I like to review them and talk about the history and various things with that. I would like to do more kind of one-offs that I was doing last year. I haven't had the time, just not at all. I mean, I work 6 days a week. I don't have a ton of time to shoot new videos, and oftentimes I just get tired, and I know what the next one would be, and I have a couple others I'd like to do, but it's probably not going to happen in May. I would like to try to get my ass in gear and do it in June. We'll see what happens. I would like to start that up again. I've always wanted to write more essays, and I think I might just try to do a video essay or something. That's something that's always been nagging at me, and I know I brought it up, said I'm going to have a blog and whatnot, and I just haven't gotten it together with that, unfortunately. Although I do put out a lot of videos, so I guess I'm productive in one end. I hope to make some progress on that. By the time there's another update video, you're not like watching the old one and going like, wow, he's been talking about that for fucking forever. There's a lot of projects that I've slowly been working on, and I would like to finish this summer and complete, and I hope to do that. I really do, actually. We'll see what happens. I think a couple of them will, and there'll be other projects. I don't want to speak on them because I don't like to hype things until they're done or close to being finished. I think there'll be a bunch of cool stuff, hopefully next update video. One thing that is new that I did, and if you follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you probably already know about it. I acted in another film by Matt Berry called Payback, which is on Vimeo, and the link for that will be in the description. I play like an assassin. It's this short, so you should check it out. Matt always does good stuff, and you can watch me act, I guess. And I don't know, I don't think I'm a good actor, but Matt's a good actor. He acted in it as well. I thought everyone I watched it with was like, Matt's a pretty good actor. And I would agree. I just try to do these stuff kind of an open dialogue with everyone who watches the videos, and thank you for watching them and sharing the videos on Facebook and Twitter and reblogging on Tumblr and things like that, and just leaving me nice comments and liking the videos and everything like that. It's really appreciated. It makes me feel like this isn't just a weird addiction and I'm by myself, and I feel like things have gotten a little better on this channel, like I'm improving and seems to be a lot more people and things like that, and that's really cool, and I hope to continue progressing this, especially this summer. I have kind of a drive now. I don't exactly know why that is, but I feel like I have more of a drive than I did before. I hope that reflects in the videos. I know they keep getting longer, but I feel like I have more to say for whatever reason. I try to make them as good as I can and research and everything like that, and I think that's working out. I still have my personal Tumblr, Comic Scans, which had a Spider-Man week just recently, my Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook. Yeah, that's kind of what's up with this channel. The next video will definitely be a best of the first 4 months of the year, which I like doing because I always feel like the period before the summer is the period that gets ignored the most out of any period of the year with films. And there are a lot of good ones. And I think it's going to be a lot longer, not just because I'm more long-winded than I used to be, but also because there were actually a lot of good movies. And I kind of am using these best ofs more as a kind of recommendation, almost consumer-y guide type of thing. Comment below if you have any suggestions with the channel. Is there anything you'd like to tell me or anything you like about the channel or don't like, this would be the perfect video to tell me about that. And subscribe if you haven't already is what I normally say, but I feel like you wouldn't be watching this if you're not subscribed. That would just be very strange. But if you're not and you're watching this, then you should. If you follow me on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr, you'll get to see not just the videos I do here, but any other videos I wind up doing or any other stuff I do will be links through those. So those are also good ways to follow what I'm doing. But subscribing also helps because then it'll be on your YouTube homepage, and that would be cool. Thank you all for watching again, and thank you for supporting me and keeping me on this path that sometimes feels like a weird addiction that I have, but I feel like it's kind of a little bit more than that. Maybe I'm wrong, but you guys at least help me feel that way about it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you later this week with the best of the first 4 months of 2014. And yeah.